have no idea of what happened. Like, the trauma after that was crazy. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be having a story time, like you can see from the title. So this is gonna be fun. Grab a glass, champagne, some wine, popcorn, make yourself comfortable because this is gonna be fun. I got my own wine here. Chateau, Puka, whatever, and I'm set. Just kidding, man. I don't drink wine. I got a glass of sparkling water. So let's start. Yeah, what happened? I don't remember the exact day. But I think it was in the middle of the week. Anyways, it was a year I didn't go to school. It was that year I decided to stay home, or I had to stay home. So I went out and I came back home. I live at Bastos in Yaoundé. So I went out, I came back to Bastos, to the Carrefour. Yeah. At the Carrefour now, you go straight down when you want to go to my house, and to your left, like 100-150 meters away. I'm not good at lengths and distances, like approximation of that kind of stuff, but like 100 to 150 meters away, we have a supermarket called Casino. So I was at the Carrefour and I was like, okay, fine, I want gummy bears, my drug. Please don't do drugs, it's gonna lead you into trouble. I said, okay, fine, let me get a taxi. How much is it? Just a 100 francs distance. Okay, I get into a taxi. We reached the place. I enter the shop, I get my gummy bears. What is the problem? Nothing, everything is fine. It wasn't late. It wasn't late at all. It was like 6 p.m. Getting like 6:30, something like that. So I get out of the supermarket and I'm standing by the road, and there's this man standing beside me. Whatever, he's standing there. I'm standing and I'm waiting for a taxi, and then a taxi comes. This taxi has a driver, yeah, a guy, some man sitting at the front seat, yeah, and another guy sitting behind. I'm like, okay. It didn't even cross my mind that that is a setup for an attack or something, but like I was just like, it's a 100 francs distance. Like, who can attack anybody on this road?
It's much worse than I thought.
Little did I know that it's possible to attack anybody anywhere. I get into the taxi. Before I got in, I was holding my phone in my hand and everything. So when I got in, I put my phone into my bag and I sat. That day I was using my sister's bag, a red small handbag. So I put my phone into the bag and I sat in the car. We were going, and like from Casino to Carrefour Bastos, there are some deviations, like to the left and to the right. So there's some deviation just before the Chadian embassy or something like that. Like there's some deviation that goes down. So we are going in the taxi. I don't even care to check the taxi driver's card or anything. I'm just seated there calm. And when we get to that deviation, I notice that the car is turning. And I'm about to say like, hey, je pas au Carrefour Bastos, but I'm like, whatever, maybe the guy wants to go around or something, but he wants to drop a client down that way, so don't exaggerate the whole thing. And as soon as I'm about to say it and the car is bending, he just starts accelerating. The guy sitting beside me just pulls my head down, like my heart starts racing, and I'm like, Jesus, I trust in you. Jesus, I trust in you. Jesus, I trust in you. Like in my head, they were going to rape me. I am dead, pregnant, everything. Like, please, no. Like, why rape me now? Why? As I laid on that man's legs, like he put my head down. I was like, Jesus, I trust in you. Jesus, I trust in you. Jesus, I trust in you. He took the like, don't suck. Like I gave the bag. They took out. Did I even have some money on me? Yeah, I had some money in the bag, right? it was in a certain pocket, but seemingly they weren't seeing it. So when they took the bag, they started looking for the money, and they were like, wait on Naja, wait on Naja. I was like, oh, like, how? Or they were like, check combien sur toi. I had like 13,000 or 14,000, something about that. So I told them that I have 10,000. They were searching the bag, searching, they were not finding anything. So they asked me, est-ce que tu as un compte Orange Money? And I didn't have an MTN money at that point. I was like, no, I don't have an Orange Money account. I have an MTN SIM, by the way, so I cannot have an Orange Money account. And that time, all this Orange Money stuff just came up, like just new stuff. So they didn't even know that MTN had a mobile money account, same kind of thing. So this man takes the bag. He's not finding anything inside, like he's not finding the money or something. So he gives me the bag and says I should remove the money and give it. And I was like, why did I even say that I have money in the bag? I should have just sat down quiet and they will look for it and they will not find anything. So I took the bag, I opened it, and I gave him the money. This other guy was just holding me down. I don't know whether he was having a knife or whatever, but he was just holding me down. And like I was like, I can't just punch this guy's balls. They're beside me. I punch it, like 100 scenarios are going through my mind. I punch him in the throat, like, because when they punch you in the throat, you don't breathe good again. Like, I punch his nuts when he's I punch in the throat. Then I drag my back and I jump out of the car. But just the speed at which the car was going, and the fear that guy is holding a knife at my neck. Please get the things and leave me in peace. The driver was like, one of the guys were like, wait on telephone, and I was like, the phone is in there. Then the driver was like, no, laissez la veste on telephone, or acting like the good guy. If he was good, he wouldn't have even taken me in the first place. But whatever. The guys, they were like, we want Baba pound, it's inside your bag. The thing that hurt my spirit, like deep my spirit. I had my new pair of shades. There were some new shades that just came out, like it's like this, having some line that used to cross over. I don't get who is that even making noise out there. Having some rope, I don't know, those shades don't come out any longer. I bought those shades expensive, like 5,000. I bought those shades. Was it 5 or was it 10? Anyways, that day I bought, but like in between 5 and 10,000, I bought those shades. I love those shades with my whole being, and those guys took my shades. Think about it again, man. My heart is aching. Let me get a drink. Let me take a sip, because this is. And the crazy thing is, like, it's not even the guy in front that took it, or the driver. It's this crazy guy that has pulled me down, that after they have done their own search, he takes the bag to redo a search. He takes my shades and my gummy bears. Like, why? You took the money already. You took the phone. Even just leave me with my shades and gummy bears. Like, say what? They took it. They took it. I was just from buying it. I didn't even eat it, and they took it. These are hungry thieves. Like, it's no longer normal. Whatever. So how did they go? They took that bend and went around and went around, and when I ended at Nilong Bastos, like some other part of Bastos. So they're in the taxi and they're about looking for a way to drop me, and they're like, quand tu sors, ne te retourne pas, ne crie pas. Si tu cries, on va te tuer. Ne fais rien. Tu commences à marcher. Tu ne tournes pas la tête. Tu ne fais rien. Tu sors une fois. That day, whose shoe was I wearing? I think I was wearing somebody's shoe. I was wearing a shoe that was big. Or the sandals got cut, but the shoe was no longer in place. The shoe I was putting on was no longer in place. Thank God they didn't even take that bag, because that was my sister's bag. And it was the apple of her eye. And if I didn't return that bag, it won't be funny. So they gave me the bag. I was still lying down. They were like, okay, attends, but can't you do something? I'm lying down, and then now at some point they're like, solve it. I open the door and I jump out. Like neighbors, please. There's some YouTube going on here, niggas. Please, hey. Why? Why now? Like, why? Thank you. So I jump out, and immediately I turn and look at the number plate. I studied in my head 327 something 327, I think, something. So now I'm moving on the road, and the first thing I just start laughing. I'm like, what the hell just happened? You know, this kind of thing that you're so shocked you don't know what to do. I first of all started laughing. I'm like, what's happening? You don't have energy to talk, but you're just laughing like. I turn and I see some security guards, and I'm like, where is this place? Like, which place is this? Because it was all dark, the trauma and everything, and they're like, it's Bastos, Nilon Bastos. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm like, where is the road? They said, that go up this way. I go up. Thank God I didn't give out all my money. I go to a call box. I call my brother, and that's when the thing dawns on me that you're just being attacked. Like, all your stuff is gone, all my pictures. At that point in time, I was dating, so all my pictures with the boo, all our everything just gone. Like, that was one of the most aching stuff, because those pictures I was keeping them very diligently. Like, they were very precious to me, but now whatever, I'm missing whatever. So now I call my brother, and he's like, take a taxi, go to the house. My brother is so unromantic. Like, that guy has a problem. He has a problem. But whatever. He says, I take a taxi and go to the house. And I'm like, okay, fine. The next taxi I'm getting into, please, they had to be grandmothers, like 2 or 3 of them. And some other, because I was just from getting some taxi scenario. I get into the taxi, they go drop me at the Carrefour. At that time, I put myself together. If I was crying on the phone, and those women were like, the call box women were like, what's happening? Pokochi play. I explained the story to them. They're like, where? Asia. I go back home, and I'm like, okay. I wait for my dad to come back, and I tell him what happens. And he's like, it's okay, at least you're fine. We'll get you a new phone. My first love is always the best. Like, he's the sweetest dad. Yeah, he's like, okay, fine. My mom is like, I've told you guys, don't be holding your phone in your hands. That is how they're going to attack you. Oh, moms always have to say that it's normal. So yeah, whatever. But I was kind of mad that something bad happened to me, and all you have to do is shout. But yeah, it's okay. Like, it's okay. But after, she was like, Asha, go and sleep. I come to my room, and I can't sleep that night because I was so traumatized. And yeah, that was it. Oh, that wasn't really it. But they got detectives. Like, he's that extra. He sent 2 detectives to the house. That came, and I had to give a report and get the number plate and everything. And my mom was like, detectives or his lawyers, some guys, they'd be like, these are broke niggas. Like, they don't have no money. If we take all the time, the energy, the money to pay lawyers or detectives, I don't remember what they were, to find your stuff and to find these guys, you'll find out that they don't even have the money to return it, or they've already sold the phone, and you just lock them for nothing, waste your time and everything. And I was just like, yeah, that's true. It's not worth it. Like, it's not worth it, because what's this? We'll just find myself having to give reports all the time. Stress, no. So I finally left. I said, no, it's not worth it. And that was it. The detectives were mad because that was their source of income, but sorry. So the moral of the story is, check your taxes before you get in, man. Like, even just a peep, like, look who is seated in there, because I was lucky. They took just my phone and just 10,000 that I had on me. But it could be worse. They could have used me for rituals. And I thought about that too. Like, rituals, please. Using my body as spare parts. No, like, do I look spare? I don't look spare. Now, why are they using me for spare parts? So that can be possible. Rape, anything. So please be careful. I don't do drugs, man. I don't do drugs. Whatever your own drug is, because my own drug is gummy bears. Like, I'm also even scared of my sugar level at some point because I take that thing a lot. So don't do drugs, because they're gonna lead you into trouble, babe. They're gonna lead you into trouble, nigga. Trouble. Woo! So we come to the end of the video today. Hope you guys had fun, like, and your glasses are empty because mine is getting empty now. Bottoms up, ever see you go? Got a couple bottles, but a couple. See you guys. Those people want to start with the noise again, so let me get out of here. Please subscribe and like if you haven't, and see you in the next video. If you want me to make a video on anything particular, just drop it in the comments and I'll do it. If you like my turban or my scarf and you want me to show a video on how I did it, drop it in the comments and I will do it. Bye bye. Nice.